I got a bad feeling about this.
Hey guys, Cole here, or you could call me Skyvy, whatever floats your boat. Today I'm going to be starting a game that came out close to 6 years ago. If you didn't read the title, the game's Firewatch. I think it was PewDiePie who played this when it first came out, and I wanted to play it then, but never got the chance to. It recently came out on Game Pass for PC. I don't know if it came out on Xbox too, but yeah. So I decided to be a great place to start this whole YouTube thing. I mean, I might be wrong, but who knows? All I remember about the game is that it's pretty aesthetic and took place in the forest. That's about it. And by the looks of the title screen, I might be wrong already. I don't know. But that's about all I got. So if you haven't played yet, you can enjoy this with me for the first time as well. So let's start. I've no clue where it goes, so let's see what happens. You see Julia. Who's Julia? Are you gonna tell me? Oh, okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I approach her. Alright, and I'm drunk, of course I am. So, what's your, major? Nah, I know someone named Henry, they'll say that. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julie's boyfriend. If only it was that easy. At least for me, it's not. Oh. I guess we're playing. I mean, did we really have to throw the backpack in the back? Don't we just put it in the passenger seat? Anyways, you dated for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Yeah, that's how most relationships go, I guess. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. And Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia's in love with. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating, magenta-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names it Bucket. You adopted the Shepherd and named him Mayhem. Whatever. Let Julia get it and take care of it. Bucket's a good dog, and 1 week later, you're totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, and so do you. I mean, we made a good choice, obviously. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asked. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty cool, Well, yeah. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say? These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. Yeah, she's right. This is a quiz or something. Just as I say, we starting. My backpack's not in the back anymore, so do we just got it? Alright, I guess. Um, do I need anything? Oh, let's put that sucker on right there. That chicken hat. Is there a third person button? Oh, that's it. Oh, never mind. It's a Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. I can't read, sorry. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Not ignoring, whatever. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment and make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like I frolic like, damn right. Julia was right. You're very pretty. Yo, this is beautiful. I don't exactly know where I'm going, but Two Forks Lookout, 8 more miles. That's some bright as shit. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town and brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. I'm not saying all that. Julia yells, she gets flustered, and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker, and I beat his goddamn face in, kicking a dog. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shows up. My dog's shaking, sorry about that. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Waylaid? Never heard that term before. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. That's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Man. Shit, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. You ask her, she'll commute you back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julie is sent home from Yale on a paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in a stairwell. I'll just make some macaroni. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. And now we're up. Alright, we got our book bag back. I can't move yet. Jesus, what is this? Bucket's getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day, and she gets worse. You spend days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. Danielle or Daniel, one of the two. He suggests Daniel. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care. You're determined, man. If she needs the help, she needs the help. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I think here will be a good place to stop. I'm starting to question if this game is actually a game, but hopefully we'll get to the gameplay soon enough. The name's Cole, or you could call me Skyvy, whatever floats your boat. Later.